How's it going, ladies and gents? How's it going today? I'm going to be talking about why I don't like the winter. So the first one being is that you are most likely to get illnesses such as like the influenza and like the cold, which is not something I find pleasant to experience, and obviously, you know, it has its physical effects, but it just makes you just feel fucking shit. Like, your mentality goes out the roof. I don't see how people can even love that shit. Like, come on. Right, so the second one is that you're limited to certain activities during the winter period. It depends on how you feel, but me personally, I like to go outside and stuff like that. I like to, do leisurely stuff. I like to go for walks, like do casual stuff. I just like going outside, and it's good to get your vitamin D and all that sort of stuff. And to be honest, I can't really stand being indoors all the time. And even if you just want to go for a sit down outside the house, maybe it's at your local park or near town, you can't do that because you're freezing your fucking testicles off, and it's just bullshit. I don't like just staying indoors as much. It's even tougher now that we're in lockdown in the UK. It's pretty shit. We've got to do it. It is what it is. We're doing it for the greater good. But doing this does have a major impact on people's well-being and mental health, and we all just got to stay strong. And another thing is just like there are things that I do when I'm inside the house, but it's just not the same. It's just I just enjoy it. I'm just a person who loves going out, outdoors. That's who I am. There's only so much, gaming and whatever it is you do at home can do, and watching videos, and there's only so much you can do at home. At the point you just want to get a bit of fresh air. And ideally, I want to fucking do that without, getting frostbite or, freezing my bollocks off. It's so cold to the point where it's just unbearable. Then you start losing the feeling of your hands, your nose, any body part that you guys or any other person experiences, like losing the feeling of your hands. It's just not to my liking. People say, oh, wear gloves, but sometimes gloves can only do so much. What if you're on your phone? Like that, it's just... And yeah, I'm sure there's like gloves that are specifically, beneficial for when you're using your phone, but all these big bulky gloves, like you lose grip and all that shit. Not to my liking, no. I just don't like feeling cold. I'd rather be really hot than really cold, if I'm being brutally honest. And there's that cliche thing when they say, oh, most Brits, oh, they complain when it's too cold, when it gets too hot, they complain. Not necessarily myself, without sounding like big-headed or anything. I don't necessarily complain about the hot weather. If I do, it's very occasionally. Excuse me, I had a voice crack. Yeah, I haven't gone through puberty yet, as you can tell. Still having voice cracks. The fourth one being is that the weather's just dull. It's just like, I mean, you might be different. You might like waking up, seeing snow or the rain. It's, if that's your preference, then who am I to judge? But this is just my personal opinion. I just like to wake up and open the blinds, curtains, to the big blue sky and the sunshine. It's just a nice view for me. It just radiates positivity, and it's just it gives a very warm, full feeling. It's great. I just love the summer. Depending on the intensity of the weather, so say if it's snowing with, you know, lots of ice, then that is where we have a problem. I mean, traveling in it is just one, you know, it's just one thing. And then, you know, not being able to go anywhere because you can't travel is just completely fucking different. I just, you know, personally, I don't want to break my neck. I don't want to fucking slip or anything like that. I don't have to feel like I have to keep walking slowly, just like, oh shit, like that. None of that. None of that. Just, no. Don't like it. I just fucking, it's just, I don't get it. Ice is very hazardous. I don't see how people, you know, cope doing that. It's very crazy. And just, even if you're driving in the snow, I mean, you can't even cycle as well. It's because that's just like a it's just basically like a one-way ticket, just a danger. It's not gonna end well. Don't get me wrong, yeah. When I was younger, and as for many others from when they were younger, they probably enjoyed the weather, you know, the snow and all that, because, you know, they had time off school, or they could go sledging, which isn't too bad. I don't mind sledging. It's pretty dope. I mean, to be fair, I did make a sledging video on my older channel, you know, the Banter Boys. It was a lot of fun filming that. It was pretty cool. Just a shame that the video wasn't that long. Number 6 being that, you know, because of how cold it is, the amount of layers you wear, it's ridiculous. I mean, I've openly spoke about my weight gain, and the fact that I'm having to wear more layers is gonna make me just look quite bigger. Some people don't mind that. I'm just a bit insecure on that stuff, and wearing layers just in itself is just not the one, because if you're wearing like heavy layers, you know, you may find it hard to move, and it's not the one. I mean, even at times, this is completely contradicting what I've just said, but even wearing layers, like, as a general, like, there's been times where I've worn like 7 layers, and I was still cold. I was just like, what the fuck is this? Like, no, just no. Don't like it. Another reason being is that in the winter, I find that I'm less happier. I feel like in summer, you feel a bit better about yourself. You feel more happier. Your mood is better. I think that's because of, you know, in the winter, the sun is out more often, and as you're out and about getting your vitamin D and all that sort of stuff, the sun is beaming, as the sun's beaming down onto you, you know, your body releases endorphins, you know, giving you that happy drug, that happy feel, whatever, you know, the dopamine and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, it's just a nice feeling to have, rather than, you know, walking around in the miserable weather, slipping over shit, it's raining, soaking wet, your phone is wet, everything's gone to shit. It's just bullshit. You know, I'm not belittling anyone who does like the winter. If you do, and it makes you happy, yeah, that's fine, go for it. I'm just stating the reasons why I don't like it. Whether you agree with me or not, that's totally fine. Thank you very much for watching this video. Let me know if you like the winter or the summer or autumn, spring. Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. I do apologise for the delay in uploading. Let me know what videos you want me to do in the future. Anything you want me to rant about in particular, go for it. Thank you for watching. Peace out, ladies and gents. Peace out. Let it go, make my body go. Make our bodies high.